Howdy folks, welcome to episode 43. Today we're going to do some painting. And so I did a half episode, a bonus episode 42 and a half. And in that we basically did some cleanup. We got these stairs and railings installed. And we got the extra oxygen thingies put into these rooms. And we got down here I did inventory cleanup on the ship too, but yeah, and we got things moved over to here. I picked all the plants. Whoops, need jetpack. I picked all the plants, so they're all going to regrow again. But yeah, we're back at the beginning of the cycle again, and so I brought all the pizza ingredients that we had on the CV down with me. And the CV is up in space. We're parked up in space because it's too heavy now. And yeah, we're going to need to add engines and stuff. But anyway, we've got the stuff to make pizza. So we're going to make as many as, you know what? Let me see for a second here. Let me see if, do we need to make, I probably don't want to make, let's make 4, how many mushrooms does that use? Let's make 5 pizzas, and then we're going to make some mushroom sprouts. Is that what we're short on? Is that what we were short on? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mushrooms, and 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12 mushrooms. Okay. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is it just 10 spice? That's it? Okay. 10 spice and 12 mushroom. I think we can probably live with, you know, being able to make 12 pizzas at a time. I think that's a fine amount. Let's eat one of these. I think that's a fine amount to have per cycle. And so let me see. For one pizza, we need 1, 2 spice plus a salami, and a salami uses, so we need 3 spices. Okay. So we're going to need 30 spice thingies. Okay. Alright. And we have 10 and 14 here. Okay. So we're going to see if we can make, and how many do you get, whoops, how many do you get from, I guess we can't make them yet because we need the nutrient solution. We don't have nutrient solution with us. But let me see what we have for, what do you get out of the spice? Crop yield is 1. And the mushroom crop yield is 1. Okay. So we're going to need, in order to have 36 spices, we're going to need to do, yeah, a bunch. Okay, so we're just going to have to let them grow, is the bottom line there. And next time we go up to the ship, we will grab nutrient solution. I mean, we can make spoiled food out of some of these vegetables. We got a ton of vegetables. Let me see. We could make, because what else do we need? We need spoiled food. We need stone dust too. So yeah, we are going to have to just go back up to the ship in order to get that. But anyway, today what we're going to do is we're going to do some painting in here. We're going to see if we can find what our theme is going to be. And so first we're going to start with these. You see, we're going to start with textures, that is. Heavy acid rain. I love it. Let's see if we can find a ceiling texture here that'll look decent. And then we can start figuring out something for these girders and all that. Why don't we do this? We'll just paint the whole room like this for now. And then we can, now see, this is what I was talking about with that bug with you can't paint upwards. There's just certain angles it just doesn't like. But yeah, we're going to get the whole ceiling painted in. And we'll do it with this big brush first, because we don't have to worry about painting over something that was nice. And everything's been upgraded, so we should be good to do this without losing track of where any combat steel might need to be upgraded or whatever. This block here is the repair bay, as you see up here. It's the repair bay. Okay, and so that's I think that's a... Is that a decent texture for the ceiling? I mean, we can do something else, but I think that looks fine. And then for our floor down here, probably want some kind of tile like this. Let's see. See if we can... Oh, wow, these stairs take that texture too, huh? Okay. Let's see. Is this spice growing already? Yeah, okay. It just looked really big. And the mushrooms are done already? Man, what do these grow like every 5 minutes? I swear I just picked these. That's cool. Alright, and the mushrooms we needed what, 12? I think they're just finishing up. Is that one? Nope, it is pickable. Okay. Man, how long do those take to grow? But yeah, so I think we're good on the mushrooms. Yeah, because we get 12 each cycle. That's fine. Can we make something else with those mushrooms? Let me see. Not really. Okay. It's too bad. It'd be nice if we could use those to make something extra, you know. But anyway, let's see. So that's our ceiling. We need to get... Let's take this back to small. And I think we're going to use this for the girders. And we're going to go to... No, we're not going to do apply to whole block because these things don't like it. And let's see if we can do that. Like that. There we go. We can get this all painted up here. There we go. And then this is going to be like that. Okay, so that's our girders on the end here. Let me see. Should I do... Why don't we get a symmetry axis set up? We'll do it this way this time. So that, yeah, so that we can get this all painted correctly. Let's see. Nope, I wanted this. There we go. And like that. Alright, let's see if it's good on the other end. Of course it's not. It screwed up the other end. Okay, so I need to turn off the plane. And we'll go like this. Like that. Fix that. It's like every single block. Okay. So we've got that. And let's see. On these corners, I think we want to do something similar. I'm not sure if we want to do this. That's not really going to work, is it? Okay. Let's see. Not sure if that's going to fit as well. I'm just trying to decide. Yeah, it's this corner, this angled piece is going to mess things up. So let's see if maybe something like this. Yeah, that's not going to work either. Because this one right here is going to mess everything up no matter what we do, I think. So we could do something like this for the girders. I'm not sure. Let me see. We do, whoops, this. And then for these, we do want to do something cooler like that. And let's see. If we do that, yeah, I'm thinking that's not going to work. We'd have to rotate that around. But I'm thinking we could do something like this. You know, something like this, but just on these two surfaces here. But I'm going to have to turn these ones around so that this top face here is down here instead. But I'm kind of thinking that would look cool. Let me see what we have as far as lit textures. That's cool. I like that. Okay, so if we do this, and I'll show you what I mean. So we're going to go to this thing, and we're going to rotate... Whoops. we're going to go to this thing, and we're going to rotate this block. And let me see. Like that. Okay, so if we go like that, and then there. Cool. Whoops. So we go 1, 2, 3. There we go. I like that. I like how that looks. Okay, so then we need to decide what we're going to do as far as the rest of this. And we kind of want to do something plain like this, and we can probably put something on this face here. Maybe this one, or maybe this one, because I do like these slats here. I'm not sure if that... I think the problem is this edge here. We need something that doesn't go all the way up to the very edge, if possible, because that also does that. Let's see if there's anything on the other page that'll do that. Maybe this? Maybe? I'm not sure. I mean, we could do... Actually, I like that. We could do that sort of thing, and then we could also do... I kind of like that. I think that looks better than this camo thing. I think we're actually just going to do that for this. Some of these girders are going to be like that. Okay. Alright, so we're going to get these all painted up, and then this is going to do the same thing. Please tell me that we're going to be able to do this the way I want it to. Yes. Awesome. Okay. Cool. So this, let me just use the drone here. There we go. And let me see, we're going to do this. 1, 2, and flip it over. Yep, there we go. And we're going to do the camo on that. Was that the plan? I think, yeah. So we'll do the camo. Now what I can do is I can just paint all of these in camo. It's fine. And then repaint those two faces. It's much easier to do it that way. And you see, we're gonna go like this and get this side too. And I'm still kind of thinking that something on this end like that looks better. It does. Yeah, that makes a huge difference. Okay, we're gonna do it. Let's see, get that. There we go. And then I really should just put up a symmetry axis, but some of these textures, it just doesn't, they spin the wrong way. So we're gonna go back to the camouflage, apply the whole block, get these put in. There we go, and then we can do this face. And then we'll spin them all over. Is that stuff ready yet? It's just, I like how it's waving. Where's the wind coming from in here, right? Let me see. And then we can go, and it's going to be this way. That. There we go. Okay, so we've got those. That looks cool. And we're going to paint these with the same thing. Nice. All right, and then we're probably going to do, let's see, do this on these. And so, yeah, as you can see here, the other thing I did in the half episode is I did fix this up. I did switch this to make it so that the stairs, because this is the bottom of the stairs underneath this block. So yeah, I didn't want, the stairs are not airtight. I didn't want that to not be airtight. I think this stuff is finishing up. Look at it. I think it's almost grown. It looks like the aloe vera is done. So let me see. We need to figure out what we're going to do with this stuff in the middle, because it's not going to be the same texture as the other stuff. Did I miss all of these? I guess I did. Whoops. Let me see. Get these two. Like this. And this. There we go. And it's starting to come together. But yeah, we need to figure out what we're going to do with the middle here. And I'm curious to see what marble will do. Whoops. Let me try whole block. Let's see. Do this. Like this. And this. And that. Okay. And let's see. Take this off of here. See what this looks like. I think that's gonna look okay. Are these things just doing LOD or are they growing? I think they're growing. Look at that, the mushrooms. The mushrooms grow like every 10 minutes or what? It's fast. It's fast, whatever it is. Okay. So yeah, I think that looks acceptable. So we're gonna do whole block and we're just gonna paint this whole section up real quick. I think that looks cool. You just don't want to overdo it with that, with the marble textures. It's easy to overdo it. It looks really nice, but if you overdo it, then it starts to look, it gets to be too much pretty quickly. Gonna get overpowering. Okay, and that, and then we can even do something like this, just to break up this line. Something like that. Yeah, I like that. And even like, let's see, where is it? Could do this. Yeah, I like that. That's much better. Come on. There we go. And that, because then it breaks up this marble. Whoops. You don't want to get too much. You don't want to get too much of any one texture. There's no texture that you can just paint everything ever with it and it looks awesome. I mean, basically everything becomes too much at some point. And even like the roof texture right now is kind of too much, and we're going to need to break it up with probably some color. But I mean, we could even do something along the middle here too. We could do like a ridge, but I'm not sure. I think it's probably fine how it is. And let's see if there's anything we can do with these that makes them look a little bit. Let's see. That's too much. Let me see. What about, where is it? No, not that. I mean, we can try to match. Yeah, there we go. I think that works. I think that works like that. It makes it match, but we're going to have to figure out what to do with the roof. But while we're doing this, let's pick all this stuff and get this all caught up. Yeah, I can't believe how quickly these mushrooms are growing. And the spices too. I think the spices grow every 10 minutes or something. It's really quick. I mean, we just picked them in this episode earlier, and we're at 20 minutes. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's see. We did pick them earlier, right? At the beginning? And we can go put this stuff in here. Now, does it show growth time 20 minutes, growth time 19 minutes? Huh. I guess so. That's pretty quick, because, yeah, I'm used to this stuff being like 35 minutes and stuff. Okay. So, can we texture these things? No, we can't. Okay, you can paint them, but you can't texture them. All right. And so the ceiling, we need to figure out a way to break up the ceiling. Let's see. We could probably put some lights up here. I'm not sure that that's going to make any sense, though, with these. So I think we will try some paint, and we'll go like, whoops. Go like this. And this is going to be, yeah, I need to pull the drone out again. But we can go like that. Yeah, see, and even just that already makes a big difference. You look at this side compared to look at this side. And let's see, we can come across like that. And we'll just launch our drone here to do this. I'm probably going to want to add in like some regular lights too. Not just the grow lights. I'm not sure. Let's see here. This stuff is regrowing. Is it ready to pick? Yeah, it is. Cool. Alright, so we've got more vegetables too. Not a problem. Put those in there. So how fast do the vegetables? Let me see, where is that? Corn, pumpkin, tomato sprouts. It gives you 4 vegetables every 30 minutes. Because doesn't something else give you vegetables too? Let me see. This gives you 4 vegetables every 31 minutes. Crop yield 3. Oh, it gives you 3 every 31 minutes. And this one gives you 3 every 29 minutes. Okay. Not sure why they do that. This one gives you 4 every 35 minutes. Huh. Okay, so you want to make the blue pepper sprouts. Alright, we're going to eat 2. And let me see. I think we've got this for the most part covered. I wish you could texture that. It's too bad. Too bad it won't let you texture that. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good down here. We can head upstairs and see what's yeah, we'll probably definitely want to do something with that elevator shaft too. But yeah, let's get, I think we're going to keep this floor like this. I like that. Let me see, what do we have as far as options here? Let me see. We can do this. And yeah, because this is like the flight deck and stuff, so I think we're going to do the floor in something more like this. Let's see, we'll get that. And where did that go? We're going to do the floor in something floory, right? Let me see. We can do this. We can do, I mean, I'm kind of half tempted to do this. At least for the smooth part. At least for like the landing part. I think we're going to do that. So why don't we turn on symmetry plane. And we're going to paint, let's see. We're going to paint the landing area with this texture here. Let's go medium. So we're going to go like this. There we go. And then we can do the trim once we get this. Okay. And this side too. There we go. So yeah, we can figure out what the trim is going to be. on this. Why is this side interesting? Okay. And let's get that too. We'll get these. There we go. Not that those are even going to be like that. Not sure why I'm bothering with that. Okay. So let's turn this off of the medium back to small. And let me see. So for the outline of stuff, I think what we can do is we can do something like this. And we're going to go like this. And we'll do an outline of the... Now we're going to move the medical and all that stuff, so we'll finish up... Whoops, we'll finish up painting that later on. Let's see. We can go like that, and then we can put these back. Like this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put in some markings for the landing area. So we'll do symbols, and we want to turn off symmetry plane. No, we'll leave it on. We'll actually leave it on because we can put this stuff in here. Let's see. We're going to go like this. It's just that it's going to be backwards when it goes on the other side. I'm going to have to spin them, but at least I know where they are, so I don't have to try to realign them. And let's see, we can go like this. And get these all the way across. There we go. And get this put like that. Do we have an arrow? Let me see. Yeah, there's an arrow. We're going to go like this. There we go. Okay, cool. There's not like a diagonal arrow, is there? Nope. Alright, so we've got that. We're gonna fix that up on this side, and I'll just do that in a bonus episode. And then we need to get this girder thing going. So probably we're just going to apply the whole block. Let me see. What if we do this? Yeah, we're going to have to spin them all because it's going to do this thing to me. Okay. So yeah, we'll get these put up like this. See what that looks like. And then we can deal with things. Okay, so I want to do that because it's probably too much on all sides. Let's see what this does as far as maybe having this on one side and having something else on the other sides. Looks like the sun's coming up. Is that a beautiful little sunrise there? Yeah, look at that. Nice little sunrise. Okay. What can we do as far as... Just trying to think of what we can put on here that's going to still make it look... I don't think that's... I don't know, actually. That is kind of cool. I like that. I think we're going to keep it. So we'll go like this. We're going to need to repaint that once we decide where we're going to put this thing. Right? Probably put it up here somewhere. But yeah, we can do something like this. These, and then we can go... Let's see, where is it? This. We can do these girders up here. Going across. So what we can do is we can do different styles of girders. So each of these is going to be its own thing. Let me see. So that way they're not all exactly the same. Let me see. Can we go... They need something that'll fit on the diagonal with that. Let's try this. I think that actually works. I think that actually works better than trying to use that same face on the other ones. So do that. And then let me see. These are coming down here. So we're going to need to do something else for these cross beams, and probably these uprights here. We want to do something different. So we have a few different girder textures here. Why don't we try this? See if this will make it look better. Whoops. Like this. There we go. And we could probably do something like, let me see. I'm not sure if that's going to look good enough. Let me see if that's going to work in with these. I don't think that fits in with these, so we're probably going to have to go with this. And let's see how this works. But yeah, this helps to visually separate the different girders, so it doesn't look like it's all one, you know, all one beam connected to itself or whatever. It just tends to look weird when they're all exactly the same. Let's see. Take that out for now. We can do this. There we go. Okay, and yeah, I think this does look better going across this way. It just needs to be, yeah, that needs to be one of these instead. That's why it was looking goofy. And let's see, like this. See how much difference that makes now when you get those two like that. Okay, and then this one's going to come up here. That one's going to be continuous. Okay. I think we've got that, and then we do need to figure out what we're going to do with these window pieces, and I think we're going to end up having to go with either the camouflage or the other big, this one, because it's just not gonna, it's gonna stretch differently on different faces and stuff. So we'll try this. We'll see how this comes out. Come on, you can do it. There we go. And let's see what that does when we get all these painted in like this, like that, and like that. Okay, and then this is going to be like that. Get that one there. Make sure we've got them all, just so that we look, so that it looks consistent. So we can do this one again on these. Let's see. Whoops, like that. I think that's coming together. Yeah, I think that's coming together fine. Let's see. Swap that one there. Like that. It's looking better. Get these painted up. Whoops. We'll probably have to rotate every single time. And then we can do something with these, like this. Whoops. So I'm going to have to figure out how to turn that block. I'm going to have to put this piece on that side. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And I've gotten the hang of that now, which makes me happy. Let's see, we're going to do that and that. It just looks weird. But yeah, so we can do that. This is not going to be green. We'll paint it something else. I'm not sure what color our overall thing is going to be. What is this, like the yellow planet? Maybe we might do something like that, just so that it matches in. But yeah, let's see what this looks like. I think it's coming together. And then these, what are we going to do with all the rest of the blocks? I think all the rest of them, we can do this. We can do... There's not actually that many extras, are there? There's really not that many extra blocks that aren't part of something or another. Okay. Because, yeah, these are all either one girder or another, right? So we can go get the rest of these filled in, if we can, and then we can probably go... I mean, we could even do these in this texture, too. Let's see. We can go like this. Get all that filled in. Is this going to be... I'm not sure if this is going to be that or something else. Let me see. I mean, we could even do something like this. Let's take off the whole block. Can make the doors stand out like that. I think that looks cool. So do the same thing over here. And get these painted up like that too. There we go. Yeah, I think something like that. And then we'll get this last girder here. And let's see, that's going to be this one. We kind of want to alternate the textures just so that we don't have every girder looking exactly the same. Like this. There, and then we can do the same thing over here. Whoops. A little bit more. And there. Okay. Cool. So let me do a whole block here. I'm going to get these. Is that all of that? We're going to get this stuff on the top. I think that worked better. And so yeah, let me finish up this and we'll see how it looks. Hey, it actually was the right thing. It was actually the right texture. Let me see. Fix this back up. Just that face. And then I think we're going to do that just to break that up. That breaks that up better. And I think we can see what one end is going to look like now. And this is looking really cool. I mean, you can see the difference between this and when we started. It's a big difference. We might even take this thing out and replace it with this so that this one beam is coming all the way through. But we're going to have to figure out something with this in the middle if we do that. I think we've got too much of this one type of beam. So, but yeah, I think that's going to do it for episode 43. I'm going to continue. I'm basically going to do some cleanup, and the other thing we need to do actually is we need to put lights in and stuff. So let me see. We have lights on us. Yes, we do need to put some lights in here and get this thing lit up because it's, you know, it's dark. And let me see where we're going to put those. We're going to put those like here and here. Yeah, here. Okay. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. But yeah, I want to get a bunch of lights in here and get this thing lit up. And the other thing I need to do in the... did I already do it on that side? Because my symmetry axis would not be putting them there. But yeah, the other thing I need to do is get the switches set up. I need to get some like sensors set up so that when you're in each of these rooms, the lights turn on and off and everything. So we'll put some in. See, I think we were trying to put lights in this and we couldn't figure out where they were going to go. Because I think what happened, let me see. We're We put one here and see if it put one in here. Did it have room? It didn't even put it in. Nope, it didn't put it in. Okay, was that right above the light? But yeah, anyway, we're going to put in lights and get the sensors put in, and I'll dink around with that stuff in a bonus episode. Apparently I got 2 doors again. But yeah, that's going to be it for episode 43. Join me in episode 44, and we will check out the catch up, you know, all the rest. We'll catch up with what I did in the bonus episode, and then we'll see what we can get done as far as painting on the outside. So yeah, that's going to be it for 43. Join me in episode 44, and we'll see you then. Later.